Hi, it's Dolls, Toys, and Games Gal. In this video, I'm going to show you how I make color palettes for dolls. Now you might say, why in the world would you want to make a color palette for a doll? Well, I'll tell you what, it comes in really handy when you're trying to make the doll a bed or clothing or a room. You want to make sure that the colors that you choose are going to go well with that doll. So here's my method. I go to a site called colorlovers.com, and there it is. And I'm already logged in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a palette. So I choose the create and the palette choice. Now here, there's a couple ways to create the palette, but I always do it from a photo. And I always do it from a photo of the doll. So I'm going to go here to photos, and here you would basically enter the URL of the photo that you want to use. I'm going to use this photo that I found because I want to make a palette for Jillian Beanstalk. I've already made several palettes for her, to be honest, but I feel like there's no such thing as too many palettes, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to copy her image address. And I'm going to go back to Color Lovers, and then I'm going to paste it. And I'll say load the photo. So it's loading her photo. Now, in order to make a palette, basically I'm just going to move my mouse around and click on the spots that I like, on the colors that I want. So I want something from her vest here, this long vest, and I'm going to choose probably this green. I like that green. Maybe it could be darker. There we go. And then I'm going to choose maybe this brown from her leggings. I don't like that brown so much. Yep, I like that brown. It's nice and dark. Then I'll choose this burnished gold. That looks nice on her. Then I'll maybe choose this pink, maybe from her hairpiece. Yeah, that's a nice lilac. And then I'll probably choose something from her top here. Her top has some nice magenta color, nice bright, vibrant pink. I think I'll do that. There we go, or maybe this right here. Yeah, that's a nice Jillian Beanstalk palette, isn't it? Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and publish her. And what this is telling you here is that hey, no one else in the world on Color Lovers has ever named this color. I happen to pick this color. So I'm just going to, it's my right to name it. Isn't that cool? So I'm going to name her Jillian Beanstalk 3, because it's actually the third palette I've created. And I will name this, what color? That's almost like a wine color. So I'm going to call it Wine Not. Get it? Haha, why not? And I'm going to go ahead and publish. And now, if I go back to my profile, which I can do right here, you'll see that this is the latest palette that I just published right here. Isn't that cool? And then what I can do is, what I usually do is I will go and I will take this and I will choose iPhone here. And I will basically save that image as an image, and then I'll email it to myself and then take it with me on my phone when I go shopping for fabric. Now, if you guys don't want to go through all this, I've actually created a ton of color palettes already for dolls that I have either made beds for or plan to make beds for. So as you can see, this is a Jillian Beanstalk palette. This is another Jillian Beanstalk palette I made. This is a Michelle Mermaid palette, a Nina Thumble palette, although I named it Nina Thumbelina just to be different. Here's one for Serena Von Boo, Jane Doolittle. I use this one for Melody Piper, for Blondie, C.A. Cupid, Courtly Jester, Duchess Swan, and so on and so forth. I think I have a couple pages of these. So if you want to just follow me on Color Lovers, as you know, my life is abundant here. You can do that and just use my palettes instead of making your own if you want. Otherwise, you can make your own. I think it's actually really fun. As you can see, I had made one for Baxi Claro, and I still haven't made her a bed, but I will get to it someday, I promise. I really like this Gigi Grant palette I made as well. All right, well, next time I'll show you how to make your own custom wallpaper and print your own custom fabrics with color lovers. And so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.